Hey folks, what is up? And in this video we're going to be talking about social media 101 for Amazon FBA sellers. So keep watching. Alright folks, what is up? How is it going? I hope you checked out my previous video in which I talked about what is the most important setup and what is the most important thing that you should not miss when you're launching your product so that you get as many reviews as possible. So if you haven't checked it out, check it out after you watch this video, but watch this video till the end and please hit that thumbs up button because it really helps me spread the knowledge and the know-how and the word and the information that I have been sharing on this channel. Alright, well, without any further ado, let's get into the topic. I'm going to keep this one super short. This is a sharp, direct video about the very minimal basics that you need to know and you need to have in your mind when you're starting your product launch on Amazon, right? Alright folks, so again, I want to put down a disclaimer first. Everything that I say might sound very obvious, okay, but I'm still saying it out loud for you guys because I want you to understand that this is something that I implement in my business, in my launch strategies, and in my brand building process for my brands on Amazon. So I want you to understand that even though it sounds very obvious and very much like the information that's already out there, I'm saying this out loud so that you implement this, so that you take heed of it, and so that you understand the importance behind it. All right. So a lot of sellers, a lot of starters, especially who are starting with their first product or their first brand on Amazon, fail to understand the importance of social media. Now you might tell yourself, hey Rish, I have so many things on my plate, I don't know what to do. I have to focus on ranking on page 1, I have to focus on learning Amazon PPC ads, I have to learn a lot about launch strategy, I have to learn which URL to use to drive traffic to my product and rank for those keywords. I want to break it out to you guys and ladies and gentlemen, everybody. You gotta do a lot more than that. You have to do everything possible to ensure that your product launch is a success, right? You cannot just go in there, half-heartedly and put half of your efforts and just focus on one aspect of the launch when you can do so much more to ensure that your product, gets the right amount of attention and traffic to come to a conclusion that whether it was a success or a failure. I'm not saying that by doing this you will ensure that your product gets a win-win. All I'm saying that by doing such things and by setting up your social media, you're going to increase the chances of you getting a lot more attention and eyes on your brand and therefore on your product. So what do you need to do? Right, let's jump in that part. Well, as soon as you've figured out the brand name of your product, as soon as you've finalized the design of your packaging and everything, so once you've logged in onto those things, the first thing that you should do, because now you're going to be having a lot of time in your hands from the day you decide what is the product and what is the packaging like till the day your product is ready for shipping, and even till the day till your product doesn't reach Amazon's warehouse. You're going to have a lot of time. I believe you're going to have at least 2 to 3 weeks in your hands to do a lot of things in the back end so that you ensure that your product gets the right chance. So what do you need to do to set up your social medias? So what do you need to do? Well, the first thing that you should do is basically just simply go to facebook.com, go to Instagram, maybe even go to youtube.com if your product's audiences are there on YouTube. Just go to all of these social media platforms and create a brand page for yourself. Create a Facebook page with the brand name, create an Instagram account with your brand name, and maybe create a YouTube channel with your brand name. Now, what you can do when your product is being manufactured is very simple. What you need to do is basically keep on posting some content that would make sense for your target audience. Alright, it can even start with as simple things as product images, your packaging. You have to basically raise awareness about your brand in the market. So you can use your Facebook page, your Instagram page to showcase your product even before it's launched, so that you get some kind of attention and you drive some kind of audience to your social media pages. Now think about it. When you're doing this, you would have about 2 to to 3 weeks of your time to put in some efforts, not a lot of time, right? Just maybe 30 minutes a day, maybe even less than that, maybe 15 minutes a day. But just by spending 15 minutes a day every day on your social accounts of your brand, you're going to be creating a lot more content than a lot of other folks who don't do this. All right, so by the end of 2 weeks or when you're ready to launch, you'll have a lot of content on your Instagram page. So for example, let me tell you why is it important. For example, if you were to run Instagram ads once your product is live on Amazon, when the customer comes to your Instagram page, they will not find as if it's absolutely empty. They will see that there is some content that's being consistently posted by this brand, and maybe they'll be more motivated to follow your account than if you did not have any content. So you can imagine what kind of feedback that you can get if you set up your social accounts from the very beginning. You can even get some people interested in your brand or product even before you go live, and you can tell them that, hey, if as soon as the product goes live, we will get back to you and then we'll give you a special discount, XYZ coupon code or whatever it is. And then you can build that connection with a bunch of people over the 2 weeks of time that you have in your hands, right? So that is why it's absolutely important to set up your social media pages. Now, that was all for this video. If you want to learn how do you grow your social media accounts for your brands, even before the product goes live, I can share a lot of free tactics which I implement in my business and for my brand growth on all of these platforms, which you can just copy and paste and just do as I do it. So if you want to learn more about that, if you want to know how do I grow my social media accounts for my brands, I will tell you all for free, and those are all the free strategies I use. So let me know down below in the comments if this is something that would interest you, and of course subscribe to my channel, because even if you don't want it, I will still share it with you in time. But yeah, subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell, and please hit that thumbs up because it really helps. All right, I hope this was valuable for you guys. Until next time, take care, all the best, keep crushing it. Alright folks, let me know how was the audio on this video, because I actually bought a new sound recorder so that I can record better sound for you guys. So let me know how's the audio on this video. I don't know if you were able to tell the difference from my previous video, but just for a small demo, this is what it sounds like on the camera and this is what it sounds like on the voice recorder. So let me know how's it, let me know if it's any better, and if you are also interested in recording your audio, I will put a link down below for the product that I bought. This is the Zoom H1. Yeah, that's all.